A contentious day in the trial of Sean Diddy Combs, with the defense putting the mogul's now ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura under cross-examination. And just a warning, this story contains accounts, descriptions, and visual content of actual and alleged events that some may find disturbing. In a New York City courtroom, star witness Cassie Ventura took the stand for the third day in a sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy case against her former boyfriend, hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Cassie was grilled for 6 hours by the defense, trying to paint a picture that she was a willing participant in the alleged freak-offs that are central to the prosecution's case.
The whole point of the cross-examination was to get jurors to believe that Cassie Ventura was not a victim of sex trafficking. She may have been the victim of domestic violence or assault, but they were hoping to raise doubt in the minds of jurors that there could have been other reasons Cassie Ventura engaged in the sexual conduct she did.
Combs' lawyer, Anna Esteval, leading the cross-examination. Esteval said, "To make him happy, you told him that you wanted to do freak-offs, right?" Cassie replying, "No, there's a lot more to that." Esteval going through old texts and confronting Cassie with a message from August 2009, in which she told Combs, "I'm always ready to freak off. LOL. The defense reading another of Cassie's messages, suggesting she became reluctant only when she felt, in her words, quote, dirty and grimy as opposed to sensual and spontaneous. Going on to say, "I get nervous that I'm just becoming the girlfriend that you get your fantasies off with, and that's it."
The cross-examination did meander and appear to get bogged down at times. The whole defense is that Cassie was not coerced into this kind of sexual activity. So the defense is hoping the jury in those text messages sees enthusiasm on the part of Cassie Ventura, a willingness, an eagerness to participate in the kind of lifestyle that Sean Combs was leading.
They wanted to cast doubt, reasonable doubt on her credibility, and they wanted to cast these encounters as consensual encounters. And there is evidence to support that notion that they were in this relationship, that she agreed to this swinging lifestyle.
The defense questioning Cassie about texts she sent to Combs on the day this video was recorded, showing Diddy beating and dragging her after she allegedly tried to escape a freak-off. "I want to freak off so bad, but don't want to expletive myself up. What am I to do?" The defense trying to suggest the freak-off could be Cassie's idea.
Even though the text messages appear to be friendly, the sex appears to be consensual over a decades-long relationship, that there can still be evidence of sexual abuse and sex trafficking. Sex crimes and sexual trafficking are generally the result of grooming by a defendant, someone that continues to push boundaries and make behavior that is coercive, that is non-consensual, appear to be normal.
Another theme the defense pushed throughout the day, jealousy.
Defense attorney Anna Esteval got Ventura to agree she could be jealous. Cassie Ventura said she had some jealousy of Kim Porter. Porter's the mother of 4 of Combs' children. She wanted to be the one to develop a relationship with his family that she did not have.
Cassie was asked about a moment at a freak-off where Combs went through her phone and discovered she had been cheating on him with rapper Kid Cudi, whose real name is Scott Muscudi. Esteval asked Cassie, "Did you feel justified in cheating on him with Mr. Muscudi because of Mr. Combs' infidelities?" Cassie answering, "I could have, possibly. I don't know."
That jealousy cut 2 ways. Cassie Ventura talked about some pretty scary arguments she had with Sean Combs over her infidelity. With rapper Kid Cudi, Combs was violent towards her for reasons having nothing to do with sex, but because of jealousy and infidelity.
In 2015, when Cassie was filming Honey 3, she learned Combs was dating another woman, so she began a relationship with actor Michael B. Jordan. Cassie testifying, "I was definitely angry, yeah." Cassie is expected to take the stand again tomorrow.
The judge wants her finished with her testimony by the end of Friday, after federal prosecutors told him that she could give birth as soon as this weekend.
Combs has pled not guilty and denies all charges. In court, Combs' mother and his 3 sons sitting through a 4th day of graphic, lurid testimony. Combs' support system extending beyond family as well, including friend of 35 years, Charlucci Finney. Now a member of Diddy's inner circle defending his friend. Your friend Sean Combs?
1,000%.
Now, how would you describe your relationship?
God brother, close friend.
Now, when you say friend, if I may ask, now you're from Brooklyn, I'm from Baltimore, so this is a Baltimore question.
Absolutely.
Now, when you say friend, or on the payroll friend?
I never received $1 from him as a payroll. That's my brother. Blood make you related, but loyalty make you family.
Terlucci says he shows up to court every day, rain or shine, often wearing a free puff hoodie.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed of him. I love him out loud. I'm not gonna hide it.
I understand that in court, that you guys sometimes exchange looks, kind of nod.
Right.
Walk me through those moments. What's that about?
Well, there's this thing that we do, and he let me know he's okay. He's calm. Like, I'm good, brother, don't worry about me. And then I'll return the favor. I'm good, brother, don't worry about me.
But you are worried about him.
I'm worried about him because it's a different place. You know, you're going from this big man, this king-size bed with butlers and stuff like that, to living in a room, mattress this thick, being told when to get up, when to sleep.
Finney says his friend is not a monster. Racketeering, sex trafficking, transportation for the purpose of prostitution. Does that sound like your friend?
No, it don't. It sounds like alleged charges. And that's why we're in court. He's not a sex trafficker. I know that he's not a racketeering boss. I know that.
How do you know that?
The RICO was built for people like John Gotti, Al Capone. Mobsters. He's not a mobster. He's a producer. He's a philanthropist. He's a father. He's my friend. He's my brother. So.
And his lawyer suggested he's also a swinger.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I don't think swinging is against the law. What he do in his bedroom is his business.
Let's talk about the video of his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. You've seen the video.
Oh yeah.
Your reaction when you first saw it?
Seeing it, it was a bad look, right? It could be upsetting, right? To see your friend in a situation like that, right? See your brother in a situation like that, see a woman in a situation like that. And by no way means possible that it's okay for a man to touch, pull, attack, grab, touch, do anything to a woman.
If that were your girlfriend, your sister, your mom, your daughter, what would have been your reaction?
I'd rather not say.
In addition to the federal trial, Combs is fighting more than 60 lawsuits depicting an alleged pattern of sexual violence and abuse. Combs' lawyers have denied all allegations and said he never sexually assaulted anyone. Lisa Bloom represents two people suing Combs in civil court.
The trial is underway. Feels like it's been a long wait.
And one government witness in the federal case.
It's very scary to be a government witness in a case like this. And I think scariest of all is that Mr. Combs will be sitting there staring at the witness. It's something that's very brave.
One of her clients is singer-songwriter Don Richard, who was a member of Danity Kane and collaborated with Diddy over the years. She filed a civil suit against Combs just days before he was indicted and arrested last September. Richard accused Combs of sexual battery, forced labor, gender-motivated violence, hostile work environment, and copyright infringement. She also claims she witnessed Combs becoming violent towards Ventura on numerous occasions. The alleged abuse including choking and strangling, punching her and throwing items at her, including a scalding hot pan. Your client, Don Richard, you filed her suit 1 week before this case was brought against Sean Diddy Combs. Your reaction to that?
We were surprised and frankly very pleased to see that the government filed a case that was strikingly similar to our case. I mean, keep in mind the government has a lot of power that I don't have. Mainly, they had the power of the FBI to go in and conduct raids of Mr. Combs's homes. But knowing what the government knows, that they filed a case that's so similar to ours, we saw that as a very positive sign.
Combs's lawyers have denied the allegations and accused Richard of trying to transform a straightforward commercial dispute into a headline-grabbing sex trafficking conspiracy. For many people, this trial is about unchecked power. This trial is about the underbelly of the music industry. What is it for you?
For me, it's about my brother fighting for his life. That's what it means to me.
Guilty or not guilty, will his life be the same?
It could never be the same. He have to rebuild either way.
He's a man in his mid-50s. Can he rebuild if he is acquitted?
You don't know Sean, do you?
No, sir.
Okay. Watch.
And for more on this story, watch Impact by Nightline, Diddy on Trial, now streaming on Hulu.